right, ladies. Saddle up.
She's a woman, but she still manages to make that sound like an insult.
Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. Movie adaptations of video games have typically been pretty awful. So when I heard there was a live-action Monster Hunter movie coming to the big screen, I was skeptical to say the least. Monster Hunter is a gaming franchise that I will always hold near and dear to my heart. I've played a good handful of games in the series, but none have matched my affinity for Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on the PSP. I've spent almost 2,000 hours on just that game. I've always considered it probably one of my favorite video games of all time, and it's easily the most time I've ever spent into a game. Every weekend, me and one of my best friends I would consider like a brother to me would go over to either his house or mine to just play Monster Hunter together all weekend, from sun up to sundown, only taking breaks to eat or sleep, and we did this for years, even playing solo to grind further to completing the game. We had to be the G-ranked Hunters of Legends. I mean, I soloed Ukenloose, which is something I still consider one of my greatest gaming achievements in my life. The thing I love so much about Monster Hunter is the grind to power, something I normally hate in other games, but in this series it's so well balanced that it's not only challenging, but it's rewarding to grow without feeling impossible. Every time you kill that giant monster, it feels like a true feat. The amount of adrenaline I would get from that objective clear cutscene with the triumphant music after a long onslaught battle has been unmatched in any other game. The core gameplay of Monster Hunter is you start off small and build up to legendary monsters that are truly intimidating. You craft or upgrade new armor and weapons by collecting items or killing monsters to hopefully get the item that you need for that awesome new sword or armor set to help you advance further into the game. The stories to the game are pretty much always there's some big monster terrorizing something and you need to kill it when you're ready. It's simple because the main focus of these games is solely on the gameplay. The thrill of tracking down that monster, having an epic boss fight with it, then building the kick-ass armor set out of its dead remains. To me, Monster Hunter has always shined the brightest as a co-op game. To coordinate with friends to take down giant monsters is so satisfying and fun. Me and my buddy had Freedom Unite down to a science. We worked as a well-oiled machine to take down literally every monster in the game multiple times to craft whatever we wanted. We were decorated hunters, and the fact that I sold off my PSP along with Monster Hunter Thank you, Moist. My wife literally told me last night, don't forget to check your audio, because our power went off last night. We had a bad storm. Our power went off, and every time the storm goes off, I have the Scarlett interface, the Scarlett Focusrite, and I have to use 48-volt phantom power for this microphone. And so every time the power goes off, or the power, the power goes off for the house, it turns off the 48-volt, and then I have to always manually turn it on, and I typically forget. And I forgot again. Thank you for that. So let's talk about the elephant in the room with this deck. Marut, or however you say this card. This is not available on Magic Online. It shows up in red, and if you hover over it says this card is not currently implemented in Magic Online. So a huge benefactor for this card, for this deck, a huge payoff for this deck, does not exist in this universe, unfortunately. I don't know why Magic Online hasn't got all the legal stuff on Magic Online. It's really stupid, but that's the situation we're in right now, is we don't have Marut available. Now this card is awesome. It is an 8-drop 7/7 artifact creature construct with trample that when it enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure token was spent to cast it, create a treasure token for each mana from a treasure token spent to cast it. Now, obviously, well, why does that work? Well, oops, did I accidentally close that out? My bad. Well, it's because we are focused around Mirkwood bats as our combo kill. Mirkwood bats is whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses a life. And then you also have Reckless Fireweaver. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Reckless Weaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. So 1 copy of Marut can do a huge amount of burn. What's up, Lotus? Can do a huge amount of burn. And we are creating a ton of treasures to where it's not unlikely we cast this thing and it just be a kill shot. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, can we still play and buy Marut? You can in paper, you cannot on Magic Online because it's not implemented in the program. So there's no actual way to like have this card in Magic Online, which is so strange because it's sitting right here. Like I just pulled this off of Moxfield and uploaded it, and boom, it's like sitting here. So it's somewhere in the coding. It's just not, I don't know what the deal is. So hopefully this will come to Magic Online sometime soon. It does feel bad because this is like a huge payoff for this deck, and I didn't know that going into this. I just assumed. And you know what they say about assuming. You make an ass out of you and me. But anyway, yeah, so unfortunately, this sucks. I wish this was here. So what did I do to trim the 3 copies of one of our huge payoff cards? Just kind of some interactive spells. I went up, dude, what's up, bull? I went up 2 Annihilating Glares and 1 Unexpected Windfall is what I did. That set is so old, it's weird that it hasn't been put in the system. Yeah, I know. It is weird. Because, like, we also have playable uncards. That's also not here. Like, they really need to step their game up. So let's talk about this deck. What are we doing? We are a combo deck that is in the Rakdos colors. So for lands, we have 4 Great Furnace, 4 Volta Whispers for our artifact lands, 6 mountains, and 6 swamps. Pretty simple little stuff there. Now, let's talk about what the main combo of this deck is. It is Mirkwood Bats and Reckless Fireweaver to burn. This is why I only play in paper. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that card actually seems like probably the big payoff card that wins you the game more often than not, right? So it really sucks that, you know, that we don't have it. But we are a Reckless Weaver Mirkwood Bats combo, which I said Mirkwood Bats, the whole point of it is you create a token or sacrifice token. Each opponent loses a life. So technically every time you create a treasure token, it's 2 damage. Reckless Fireweaver, whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to them. That includes our artifact lands. And then let's talk about the enablers of this deck. Well, we have 4 Annihilating Glares, which additional cost to cast this spell, either pay 4 or sacrifice an artifact or a creature, destroy target planeswalker. So just kind of a nice destroy creature card. We also have Shambling Ghast, that when it dies, you can do one or the other. You can give a target creature -1, -1 to end a turn, or you can create a treasure token. Most of the time we're creating a treasure token, but there's obviously moments where Brave the Stench is going to be a little bit more important, but 99% of the time we are searching the body to create a treasure token. We also have 4 Gal Blast for extra reach. We are going to make a ton of artifacts, so we need this extra reach. We have 4 Impulsive Piffler. This is a 1-drop 1/1 that when it dies, create a treasure token, so it's a good sack outlet. But it also has Encore, exile this card from your graveyard for each opponent to create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn. If able, they gain, wait, what? Exile this card from your graveyard for each opponent, create a token copy that attacks your opponent this turn. If able, they gain haste, sacrifice. Okay, so it's got Encore. Prize Statue, I just like the artwork of this card a lot. This is a 2-drop artifact that when Prize Statue enters the battlefield or is put in the graveyard from the battlefield, create a treasure token. We have Deadly Disputes, a Reckoner's Bargain to draw a bunch of cards, to sacrifice stuff to get our treasure tokens. Obviously, Deadly Dispute creates a treasure token on its own, so it's really, really good. And then Reckoner's Bargain can gain us a little bit of life, help us kind of dig for stuff, and so on and so forth. Makes a copy. If you do it main phase 2, you don't have to attack and just sack it. Oh, nice. I feel like most of the time, though, wouldn't you want to attack with it? Just get in that extra point of damage if you can. Yeah, so just our draw engine here. Then we have our combo engine, Reckless, and Mirkwood bats. Then we have just kind of some more enablers. We have Big Score, additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. And then Unexpected Windfalls, initial cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens. Basically the exact same card, right? So that's our main deck, is what we're doing here. Wish my town had active Pauper paper community. Would break my bank account though, despite only playing Pauper. I am 100% with you, Ragamuffin. It sucks that my local community basically has no viable paper magic right now. Without driving 45 to an hour away. Actually, the one that was an hour away is gone now too. So, yeah, basically 45 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes is basically how far I got to drive to play paper on a regular, consistent. On the weekend for me, I work nights, so I can't really do much on Fridays. Only if you get it, if you dies in combat, it doesn't trigger bats. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see that little combo there. I got you, Moose. I got you. Let's go drain some opponents. Exactly. Sideboard-wise, we have 3 copies of Protection from red. Next time a source of would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. Obviously, we bring this in against any kind of red deck for obvious reasons, but also helps protect our combo pieces from red sources. And we have plenty of treasure tokens to create white mana. We also have 3 Chainer Edicts for when it needs be, 3 Red Elemental Blasts for the blue matchups, 3 Breath Weapons if need be, and 3 Nile Spell Bombs for Graveyard Hate. That's our deck. I'm hoping that this will still run, but I will say I'm a little hesitant because I know that Marut, if I'm saying that incorrectly, I don't care that much. I know that is a huge bomb card for this deck. So without having that, it's kind of a little scary, but we will see how this runs. The original list with the Marut is what I have linked in the Discord, not Discord, in the Moxfield link. So down in the description. So if you want to check out the original list and not this list, it's there. By all means, I wanted to play the original list, just had to make some substitutions, and I just wanted to make sure that yep, okay. I just want to make sure that it was the correct list there. So, I would like to go first. This hand feels okay, right? I feel like this is probably okay. I'm doing a Pauper 1K this weekend. I drive about an hour to get there. Yeah, but that's like different. That's like a big tournament, right? Like if I want to go to a big tournament, it's going to be an hour plus away from me too. But I'm talking like just regular like F&Ms and stuff, you know. What are you playing though, Moist? If you don't mind sharing. 1K means the top end prize is $1,000. He goes, yeah, Marut is the kill. Yeah, it's kind of like the big card, right? I think I'm fine with just taking this one here. Kind of like the big card, right? But that's why I'm a little like leery about like how this will actually run without it, you know what I mean? So I'm just throwing that out there as a asterisk. I don't know how well this will run without it. I play Mardu Initiate decks at the moment, but I also play Poison Storm. Right on. I wish you the best of luck this week, and you'll have to next week. Well, okay, yeah. Just so I remember, I am not going to be streaming any next week at all. I'm going to be uploading videos, but I will not be streaming next week. Just as a heads up. I'll be streaming the week afterwards, like starting the week of August 6th or so, but I will not be streaming I will not be streaming next week, just as a heads up. I don't think I play the Mirkwood bats into this. I think I just go prize statue into Piffler again. Could unexpected windfall. Ditch the... I'm gonna go windfall here. Gonna ditch the other prize statue. Okay, cool. Got another land. Probably going to take a ton of damage here. I feel like it might be better to play this Piffler and throw it underneath the Swift Spear bus. Normally, I don't even think that kind of tournaments exist in my whole country. Wow. Yeah, they're, I wouldn't say they're super common, but they're like kind of common around here. I don't know if Moist is from the US or not, but okay. All in on the pingers. I normally don't see that one. So we can go Mirkwood bats next turn. Yeah, I'm just like thinking, it's like, man, the Marut is probably like the card, right? Too bad we also don't gain a life off this, right? Like, could you imagine if this was, it deals, opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life? Me and Calicaz both go to that one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you were friends with him. That's what's up. Block. Play the bats. Yeah, good luck to both of you. I'm not nearly as good. Yeah, he's like probably like in like the top 5. He's crazy good. Yeah, also tell Callie I said hey too. He would be, in terms of, I think, like Pauper players currently in the format, I think he's like one of the best out there. And I'm not trying to like order people, you know, a lot of it's, you know, apples to apples, but like when you talk like consistency, especially like playing Ultratron or familiars, he's just insanely good. But yeah, good luck to the both of you. I wish you the best. Kick some ass, you know what I mean? But yeah, you have to let me know how you do. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. Do we have any life gain? Just circle of red. Yikes. You do very well in league videos. That's for sure. Yeah, he does. He's good. I normally, like, you normally see him like do pretty well. He's pretty good. So the problem is we have to block the Swift Spear, right? So we go down to 7. So unfortunately we lose our bat, but I'm gonna sack these 2 treasure tokens. I don't think I'm going to. Okay, so they're gonna do 6 to us here. What's up, Torvis? Oractos, Virchin with the bat. How's it holding up? Feel free to Try Mogogari on the Discord. See how they compare. Oh, I probably will at some point. This is just game 1 against Burn. And unfortunately, one of like the main card pieces of this deck is not on connection issue or just my end. Oh. It might have dipped for a second. Alright, we're dead. Right? Is it working now? Because, like, my bit rate's never dipped. We did have really bad storms last night, just a heads up. I'm back to live. Welcome back. Working now on my end. Yeah, on my end, it never dipped or anything. So I don't know what the deal was there. It never dipped or anything. Huh. That's weird. Having connection issues, will look like it's working now. Okay. Well, so we're good then? We're back at it? Yeah, on my end, like, my bitrate never dipped or anything. Like, it never dipped out or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. We did have, like I said, we did have bad storms yesterday, so maybe it's something to do with that. My bad, guys. Might have been a YouTube issue, maybe. Like I said, when you guys started saying I was buffering and stuff, I looked and my bitrate never dipped, so. Huh, was not for about 2 minutes. Well, we lost that match, for anybody wondering. Yeah, maybe it was like a YouTube issue or something. That was weird. We're bringing in Circle of Red. What do we want to go down? I want to cut some of the unexpected windfalls. And let's cut one. Cut one big score. Try that. Okay, well, hopefully it's up and it's gonna stay up. I don't know what you missed. We lost to that match. Okay, I'll keep this. We lost that match, but also we oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but now I can't remember. Didn't realize how I got kicked. It's not like it matters, but send in the piffler, the pifflary. But yeah, so my brain ain't working. I can't remember what I was saying. The main, yeah, I don't know if you heard Torvis or not, but versus your Golgari version, we lost a huge chunk of our combo piece here because Marat is not on Moto for whatever dumb reason. Like, it can't be that hard to get the cards put on here, right? Circle of Red, baby. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so I don't know how well this deck's going to run without that, because it's like, when you look at the list, like, Marat is like the payoff card, right? It's like the payoff card. So not having that is really shitty. I'm willing to take one here. Thermo Alchemist is annoying though. Same issue with Colossal Badger. My deck doesn't depend on it, but it would certainly improve it. I don't know if this deck necessarily, and Moist is in the chat, so maybe Moist can verify for us, but it feels like it's probably dependent on it, right? I'm willing to let them like ping me a little bit here. Not 100%, but it's a really good card. True. But it does feel like it's like the big payoff card. Like it just closes the game out of nowhere, you know? Quit playing cards. Quit doing things, opponent. We could quit top decking lands at any time, and I would be A-okay with that. Boros A-Rack was nasty against Burn last night, bro. I went on like a 0-5 losing streak with my Mutate experience, said forget this, and built 8-Rack, played one game, and passed out. Nice. Even just having 4 to 5 mana, 7/7 Trampler that enters the battlefield and pings them for 4 to 12 is really good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels like the card that closes out the game really, really quickly. Right? Fortunately, we're probably going to get pinged to death here. I didn't play Vault of Whispers out because I didn't want to introduce our only black source to have like a cast and fire, you know? Another flame breather, really? Yeah, mono red is most likely the worst matchup. The deck does good versus mid range and combat focused decks. I could see that. I could see that for sure. Crusher is terrible replacement until get more Marut. What I did was I just added in like creature removal and like extra big score effects is what I did. Yeah, I added a little bit more like control and draw power is what I did. I'd like to find that creature removal that apparently exists, but Not having the best of luck with it. But literally take anything other than... Okay. These pingers are getting annoying. Unfortunately, we drew mostly lands this game, even with our protection. I'm like debating if I want to like... Okay. We've locked down their stuff. Oh, wait. It doesn't... What a dummy. It doesn't stay on Flame Breather for the whole turn. Like it does from Swift Spear. Well, shit. I didn't think about that. Saved a little bit of life here. Yeah. Disney Lorcana companion app launches today. What's that? Well, I know what the Disney Lorcana is, but like, what's the companion app? Fortunately, we're probably just dead to Reckless Impulse activations. Probably dead here. Probably like a companion app for marketing what you have and what you need, etc. I might check it out to see what's up and be knowledgeable. I'm definitely very curious in that game. I think me and my wife are going to check it out when it comes out. She's a huge Disney fan. Another Searing Blaze. This game, they just target their own creature. And they just get me on the... This is not quite game, though, is it? I guess I also have just 3 cards in hand. It'd be the bridge for Magic players and their wives, right? I'm definitely very curious about it. I'm just gonna scoop. Let's just go play somebody else. Yep, that didn't even feel like we was in the game. Let's play non-burn for once. Okay. This seems okay. Can we add some text to Mirkwood bats to where it says that you can with Mirkwood bats you can hold out sediment. What is this? All zeros? What? What is this deck? This is interesting. Maybe Blue Brute? What's Blue Brute? Really feeling the lack of Marat seems to be fair without it. And against top tier decks, that's not good. Yeah. I do think Marat is like, and I was worried about that last night when I pulled this deck in, and I was like, oh shit, this isn't a card that's available here, right? I did kind of feel I was like, oh, this is probably not going to have a good like payoff engine, is it? But we'll see. There was a time in game one where we could have done Marat, and I don't know how much of a difference it would have made, but it feels like it would have done a difference. You know what I mean? Let's draw some cards here. This might be Spy Wheel combo. Don't know what that is. Too fair. Propaganda made a mono blue brute squad with Fae and Ninja of one in mind, etc. I don't think I've seen that one. Whale combo? Yeah, I don't think I know that one. Well, let's start our combo off then, shall we? Yep, this is the whale deck, Infinite Tofters, Right Moose. Is that what's going on here? There's a weird looking card. There is a Steelfin wheel combo. Ask in Calicaz Discord. Jameson runs it. You have not heard of it. This is like first time I've ever seen anything like this, so. Part of me wants to play another Mirkwood Bats, but I feel like it's probably better if we just big score here. He is correct. It's not good. So the question is can we set up Mirkwood Bats, or should we... Can we set up Mirkwood Bats, or should we just go for the big score now? I'm going to set up the Mirkwood Bats. I put that together a while ago, a bit too combo-y for me. Looks like it, just from what I've seen so far. Set up one more. He has no whale. You're good. What is this thing? Okay. For big score, I'm just going to pitch the Piffler. They're down to 11. 10. Big score into dispute. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. And then we can annihilating glare too. Kill this ornithopter. Shall we just keep going, my friends? Got him. I didn't think we were going to go all off there, but... Holy shit. Okay. Got him. Turn 6. Don't think well combo looks like a... Looks more like a deck I saw Propaganda play. WinCon is a bunch of cheap creatures and that enchantment. Okay, I got you. We'll see. Man, I love that payoff, right? Yeah. Yes, and the deck works. It works. True. So, I feel like we just bring in Breath Weapon, right? Is that what we do? Do we do anything else? I don't know what they were doing. So, do we do anything else other than just Breath Weapon? I think we just bring in Breath Weapon. Bring in Breath Weapon, go down some unexpected windfalls, and 1 big score. Run it like that. How much damage did we do in that one turn? 18? Is that what we did? Because we only did, I think, 2 damage to him earlier. Good. It's Propaganda Zero deck. It's not the Zero deck I've seen before, I'll put it that way. This hand, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if this is a deck you want to keep the 1-land Wonder Hand with. I mean, we have the Piffler. We can annihilate and glare it, though, can we? Probably should mulligan this. Ooh. This is a little bit better. I'm going to keep this. See, I feel like I'm going to bottom Deadly Dispute. I know that seems weird, but Breath Weapon, I think, just wins us the game. I don't think they beat a Breath Weapon. We don't really have a good way to activate Deadly Dispute, but we can't outprice Amalgam. I don't want to bottom Mirkwood Bats for obvious reasons. This is like one of those hands I want everything in my hand. Like, I don't want to mulligan this. He does love those low count fast X. He does. Okay, I've not seen the most recent video. Man, what do I bottom here? Could just bottom Piffler. I hate to say it, but I'm going to bottom, I think, the Mirkwood Bat. I think the rest of this, like, we can find other combo pieces in Deadly Dispute. This could be very, very wrong. But it is what it is. They're going to scry with Fairy Seer. 2 to top, 0 to bottom. That's scary. Yes, running 8 copies, you'll find more. That's what I was kind of thinking. I was like, you can probably just find more of these things. We're just trying to work up to this Breath Weapon and then use like Deadly Dispute to find our answers later. Oh, Halo Hopper. I love Halo Hopper. It's become like one of my favorite cards. You want to village rights my Piffler? That'd be cool. Trust me, a big part of me wanted a Reckless Fireweaver there. Yeah, prize statue and a weapon. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But man, a big part of me wanted a breath weapon. Not breath weapon, Reckless Fireweaver there. And then prize statue, but I think we need to hit our curve here. Yeah, they're down to 1 card. Yup. That feels pretty good for me. Right? You played the statue like an adult. I know. I did. Yep. All right. That's what I said. I don't think they can beat a breath weapon. I was like, you know, those kind of decks, like you get one board wipe off and that's that. That's what I felt like. And I was right. 6 for 1 incoming. We did the mature thing. We played the breath weapon. I wanted the Reckless Fireweaver. We played the breath weapon. Mulligan this. Damn it. This is another. Well, I guess we have a redundancy so we can bottom one. I was like, this is another hand where I kind of want to keep everything. Problem is, like, we can't really do anything till turn 2, but maybe we can start doing a lot of things after turn 2. I like the name of this person, Kick in the Throat. Good name. We can top deck a land. I'm going to go big score. If we can't top deck a land, I'm just going to deadly dispute. A strong name. A name given by a father. Ah, my son. I will name you Kick in the Throat. It's like Kratos. That's like, what do you name his kid? Should have named his kid anyway. Have a meeting. Bobby watching. Just can't hear anything. Good luck. No worries, Lotus. Have a good meeting. Land. Damn it. Alright. Just gonna deadly dispute here. Guess I could have just done that on their turn, right? So my problem is not having land. If we had regular land, I'd be more inclined to just start playing Mirkwood bats. But not having regular... Oh, this is mono white heroic? Interesting. Makes me not want to play the Mirkwood bats anytime soon. We get 3 of them. I forgot that's a totem armor. Whoops. Okay. Let's... I just don't like the fact it's got that provoke. Or it makes you basically block it. What makes that card really annoying right now? Glare it? Yeah, probably should. My thing is they pump it and they attack and we have to chump with Mirkwood bats and then we lose our bats. We need to draw cards though. There we go. I meant land is what I meant to say, by the way. Next turn we'll big score. Pitch the unexpected windfall. Or maybe just another copy of Mirkwood bats. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. If we draw a land, I might just play Mirkwood bats. That's actually what I think I'm going to do. If I draw a land, I'm just going to play Mirkwood bats. Our opponent kept the 1 creature hand. Yikes. Okay, us not drawing a land, I'm just going a big score here. And I'm honestly just going to pitch the Piffler. Okay, so still no freaking land here. I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to play the statue here. I'm going to see if we can top deck a land. Our mana's hiding from us somewhere. We've drawn a bajillion cards. It's crazy to me every treasure token's a shock, basically, with this card. Yikes. Piffler is 5 damage from the graveyard. How's it 5 damage from the graveyard? Two tokens, one from attacking. Gotcha. So the question here now is, we can go Mirkwood Bats, Annihilating Glare, attacking one of our lands. We can go Reckless Fireweaver into Prize Statue. Or we could Unexpected Windfall to try to find another land. Pitching the other copy of Mirkwood Bats. Really use an instant version of this Annihilating Glare's Bone Splitters. I know, right? I would love an instant version. I think it's Reckless Fireweaver into Prize Statue into Annihilating Glare. I think is what the play here is this turn. Also, the armor stops you from killing it. It doesn't with Annihilating Glare, right? Doesn't the totem armor just stop like burn damage kills? No all destruction? Damn. Okay. Attack you in the air. Good main deck for gas pedals in this deck for sure. We could use some gas pedals for sure. I would hold it and try to win next turn. Okay. They're at 9. They're going to go up probably a lot, unfortunately, here. Because of the Sacred Cat. Pedal led to really bad openers, sadly. I tried. Gotcha. No, gas pedal. It's a Discord joke. Okay, so let's see here. We Unexpected Windfall 2, 4. Maybe? Probably should do math before I just start doing things, but Where's the fun in that? You gotta land. Play another Reckless Fireweaver. Who needs math? Exactly. Booyah. Got him. Let's go for the combo win. Nice. Sack the right side. This matchup, I guess Chainers is probably our best card. Breath Weapon's not that exciting. Yeah, probably just Chainer's Edict. Got there. Man, when this deck hums, it drums, doesn't it? Probably just Chainer's Edict, going down the Windfall and Big Score again. There's an argument for Spell Bomb for the cat, but it's not like a super solid one. Although Spell Bomb does work with Mirkwood bats, weirdly enough. So there is a mild argument for Spell Bomb. I just don't know what you'd cut. Could have just cut Reckoner's Bargain. Just go 2 Spell Bombs. I'm going to cut 2 Reckoner's Bargain for 2 Spell Bombs. Don't know if this is the right play or not, but we'll see. It's cool you can kind of just win in one turn, though. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. Not, like, massively in love with it, but it's not bad either. Works with Weaver. Not bad. It's not a token. Yeah, and I keep forgetting it's not just a blink sack effect, too. But it works with Weaver, and it kind of screws up the cat. So, like, if we can kill the cat, you know what I mean? Benevolent Bodyguard, sure. Probably just go Reckless Fireweaver next turn, more than likely. Set that up. Start pinging for damage, hopefully. Hopefully Dokely. Hmm. Deathblade Elite's definitely annoying. Alright, let's start doing stuff. Let's try to utilize this Fireweaver as much as possible. I guess I could have sacked the Piffler, right? Hindsight 2040. Damn. I guess we can hold the Gal Blast up, right? Hmm. Reckless Fireweaver did some work there. Did 5 damage to him. Oh, that's so hard during the stream when you said body yada yada. Good. What I'm hoping is they don't sacrifice this benevolent bodyguard, so it becomes a 2/2. Good. So what I'm hoping on. Oh, sweet. So we don't lose our Reckless Fireweaver to this Death Blade elite. So we get to keep it for another turn. Feels like a mistake by you, opponent. Deadly Dispute. Kind of wish we could find a Mirkwood bats here. You know what I mean? Hmm. Lifelink's annoying. Mirkwood bats off the top. Annihilating Glare. Goodbye, Benevolent Bodyguard. Yep. I forgot it's black. To be fair, I thought I tapped black, but guess not. Damn. Getting flooded now. Could you imagine if we had Marat right now? That'd be insane. Come on, Mirkwood bats. Where's my baddies at? Hey, there they are. Just gonna attack with a Reckless Fireweaver, why not? Oh, I should have brought back the Piffler this turn. Fuck. Yeah, I forgot the Piffler was in the graveyard. I got excited about Mirkwood bats. Well, crap-a-doo. We're just debating if I want to do it now or not. Because they get an enchantment to put on Deathbleed Elite. We lose our Mirkwood bats. Piff Daddy looking to get an encore. Yeah, I know. We missed a point of damage there. Do it in the second main phase. Yeah, as well as debating off I still want to try to do it or not. I think I do. Six. We can take him down to 2 this turn. So that 1 point of damage might have been relevant. If they don't pump the Deathblade Elite, we'll be good. If they pump it, we're kind of boned, but if they can't pump it this turn, we're probably okay. Top tech, anybody draw a spell, you win, I think. Yeah, if we draw like pretty much anything, I think we win. No pump on the Deathblade Elite. Let's go. Turn off auto yields. Stupid. Why do I play with auto yields? Chusawa, what's up? Can you open up your graveyard, please? I guess that's as big as we'll get. Sure. Hope that helps. Yeah, no problem. Baker Cat, let's open up this pit. Let's fucking go. Alright, non-land. Shit. Could have been a worse land, I guess. That 1 point of damage is literally going to prevent us from the game win, ain't it? Bam. Second Piffler in graveyard, I'm on mobile. No, there's none. There's only the one. We have a lot of outs, though. Turn off auto yields. What am I doing? I can activate in response to things. What's nice is they can't provoke tap creatures. What? Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Can it? Actually, I don't think they can make me block, though. Come on. Big score. Gal Blast will do it. Yep, got him. GG's, got there. Oh, he took down kind of a tier deck there. Won't he do it? Yikes. Mulligan this. Mulligan this. Not a deck I think you want to mulligan very much. Alright, I'll keep this. Not very good though. Hero getting all that glitters may put him back in tiers. Yeah, could potentially. I think also Bogles can probably get ramp back up, which makes me kind of want to get my ancestral masks beforehand. think we just bottom our 2 lands. I don't feel confident about this match, this game, I mean. Forward to that for Boglins. Yeah, I definitely think Boglins and Heroic's going to be put back on the map a little bit. When I get back and this set's released, and I get back into streaming, I'm going to start like really like diving into stuff. I don't know. I think we just pass. I don't think we play anything. Vogel's gonna be like Smash Mouth. All that glitters is gold. Your Wellspring. Sure. Not having very good draws here. I'm assuming our opponent is Boros Synth, right? Boros Synth confirmed. I'm just gonna Gal Blast that thing on the end step. Gal Blast Glenhawk, I guess. It's gonna play Reckless Fireweaver. I don't have anything else to do. As of right now, Reckless Fireweaver can block. But I got a strong feeling it doesn't live for very long. Need Gutter Snipe? Yeah, right. My problem is we mulligan to Oblivion and then we've not had very good draws. Like even if we top decked a, I mean they just bounce off each other. Even if they have a bolt, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Might as well just not take 2 damage, right? Might as well not take the 2 damage. Just trying to think, like, we're getting a position where we're kind of buried. This actually feels like it could be a decent matchup. Circle of Reds coming in, take damage and wait for dispute response. Enchant Altercation is amazing against Bogles. I don't think I know what that is, Mike. And welcome back, Mike. I haven't seen you for a while. How you doing, buddy? I think I could get Shambling Gas down. Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Get Shambling Gas down. Punch in with Reckless. And just skip. They have like a Bolt or Gal Blast or whatever it is. What it is. I'm not going to present Mirkwood Bats unless we have like the combo kill. I love this deck idea a lot. Yeah, I do too. It's really cool. What's up, Pascal? We're going to be Mr. No Streams this week. Hey, no streams next week, not this week. No streams next week. And I didn't forget about you, Pascal. How dare you think I'd forget about you? How dare you? What am I, some second-rate streamer who don't remember their audience? Do we have a verdict on the bats? Seems fragile to me. The bats is fragile, but you're kind of playing the bats to kind of either win that turn or next turn. Combo that with Reckless Fireweaver, it's pretty good. The problem is the card that's like the big bomb card is not available on Magic Online. That's what the problem is. Any gob tokens in this? No. Pascal would say 4 mana for a 3 toughness is expensive. It is. It is, but that's like the, you know, you're trying to wombo combo here. Do you have to do when you cast a bat? I don't get it. Are you talking about like Batman? Is that the reference maybe? How's the Batman theme go? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Batman. You gotta shake your body yaddy yaddy though. All right. What are we doing here? We could big score. Ditching like just deadly dispute the token. Batman. See, I don't know. I'm getting Rock Lobster stuck in my head when I'm doing it. Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster. Yeah, a lot of bad draws there. For some reason, I cannot get the Batman theme song in my head. Like, I know the Batman, that part, but like the actual like surfy guitar rock part, for some reason, I cannot get in my head. Yeah, I don't know. Brain not working very well. Oh my, that's a lot of 4-drops. Yeah. Yes, it is. Batman. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Torvis. Batman. No. Damn it, I went right back into Rock Lobster. Fuck. Well, I made that easy. I don't see a reason not to just block the Rebel token. Has to be the hardest working streamer. Seems you're on 24/7. Impressive. No, I'm only on for like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. But I will say between my 2 channels on YouTube, I am putting in like 25, 30 hours a week in between streaming and video content creation. But I appreciate it. I am trying hard in a way. His passion and dedication to his craft what keeps us coming back for more. Oh, I appreciate that, Bull. I really do. This is kind of why I went down on the 4-drops and went up the bargain. Also, discard the 4-drops, draws a lot. Yeah, true. I seriously, thank you. Oh, I appreciate it, Bull. I appreciate y'all. Ooh, prize statue. Wouldn't have enough mana for both, though, would we? We could prize statue, annihilating glare, or something. Originally, I had 9 4-drops, went down to 5. We went up 2 from your list, so we're at 7. The question is, I'm just going to big score. Pitch the unexpected windfall. Do I like drawing lands here? Maybe. Making this prize statue really put in the overtime work here. Into glaze. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is it glaze or glare? Glare. We're getting there. I'm seeing some of the lines. You're doing a lot for a smaller streamer. A lot more established streamers turn out maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. Also, your enthusiasm is infectious. That makes me want to watch more. Oh, thank you, Torvis. Oh no! I do really appreciate that. Glenhawk, Skyfisher, prize statue, token bouncing. I mean, yeah, definitely could. Well, obviously we're not blocking because makeshift munitions is a son of a bitch. In terms of videos, like, I'm not putting out many videos on this channel. I'm mainly just streaming. I'll have videos for next week while I'm not streaming, but normally I just do the streaming here. The movie channel, I'm trying to do 1 big video a week while also doing 2, 3, 4 big score, while also doing shorts on a regular basis. So it's definitely a lot of work, but I love it. Like, I don't want to do anything else. Like, this is like my huge passion. No! No, no, no. Don't do it. Ah, you son of a gun. They did it. Okay, just gonna yield. Just gonna yield here. Y'all know I'm like the Pokemon Gen 2 first gym leader, Faulkner. I like my birds. God, that goes way back. I love the silver gold era. Oh, I wish, well, I guess they have the Game Boy emulators, don't they, on the Switch? I was gonna say, I wish like they would bring in like red, blue, gold, and silver. They might be on there. I don't know. I haven't looked on there in a while. I still need to play Violet. I got Violet and haven't played it yet. It is worth noting we are close to the burn range here. We are close to just being burned out by makeshift munitions and double gal blast. But we could top deck like a big score and just win the game. It's very possible. 4, 5, 6. Or, does that help? Okay, so yesterday when I was like, you need data to back up a ban, I totally forgot about the sticker cards. So like, I take everything back F stickers. I don't know how the stickers card work. Are we just dead this way? Damn. Are we? Oh, they have the gal blast. You cheeky bastard. Alright, they have it. I sees it. Yeah, cheeky bastard. Breath weapon comes in. There's definitely an argument for the circle of protection red. I don't know how much of an argument it is, though. We're going to cut the unexpected windfalls. Bleh, what else do we cut? It's crazy this game is still 1. If you didn't mulligan to 4, I think you had it. Could have been, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how the stickers run very well since they're not on Moto. I definitely think Breath Weapon's good here. I don't know how I feel about Protection of Red, just because it protects our combo, right? Like, Protection of Red protects our combo, and I feel like that's kind of important. Yeah, that's where I'm at, but like, I don't want to dilute our plan too much. But also, like, Breath Weapon is pretty good. Maybe only 2 breath weapons. I don't want to cut too many big scores. We can probably cut Reckner's Bargain for this matchup. And we have the Annihilating Glare, which I like. We have the Gal Blast. I'm just going to bring in 1 breath weapon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to bring in 1 breath weapon. I think the protection from red is better. Not like in love with this, but I will keep it. We get a couple draw spells, so we'll be a lot better off. It's also worth noting that they probably have like Cast into Fire. We also did end up showing them Mirkwood bats, so the jig is up on that. We're just going to print an official mechanic that says burn this card, go buy another one, and you win the game. Isn't that Approach the Second Sun? Didn't they already do that? Why the Gobbo over the Vampire and the red 1-drop? Because of Encore. It's for the Encore. Speak of which. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of presenting our artifact tokens quite yet. Our artifact lands, I mean. Like I said, they do have Cast into Fire. Or Gorilla Shaman. They probably have Gorilla Shaman too. Deck is also supposed to run Marat, which makes Treasure a lot better. Yes. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Actually, I don't think I'm going to attack into this. Just posted a Blast from the Past in Discord. I'll have to check it out. I have Discord pulled up right now. Picked these games up for my parents' house last weekend. Old games I used to play. I pulled up my phone. The only reason I'm not pulling it up on PC is just for notification alerts would come through. Oh, shit. See, I never had Fire Red, Gold, Silver, Game & Watch Gallery. I never had any of the Game & Watch. Rampage World Tour, Donkey Kong Land, Final Fantasy. Bionicle! Fuck yeah. Legacy of Goku. I didn't have the other 2 DBZ games, but I had Legacy of Goku. That game was a son of a bitch. Advance Wars 2. Nice. I have a video I want to do on the Bionicle movies. I've picked up all the Bionicle movies on DVD, and I want to do like a retrospective on them. I don't know when that video is ever going to happen, but I bought them for that reason. So do they make that unversion of Chaos Orb? I don't know. They did have some kind of like unchaos thing. So the question here is whether or not if I want to play Mirkwood bats. Unhinged or Unglued had Chaos Confetti, tear this card into little pieces and throw it in the air over the battlefield, each permanent touched by a piece. That is true. I forgot about that. That is true. I think it was Unhinged, because that was the only one I've ever done. I'm going to play Mirkwood bats here, because we have a backup one. It's kind of risky, but I'm going to play it, and then we're just going to run Shambling Gas and Piffler into Arabian Inspector. But yeah, that's the only unset I've actually like drafted, and it was fun. It's kind of gimmicky, and there's some things I didn't like about it, but it was kind of fun. That's what I'll say with it. We haven't cared to do another one, but it was kind of fun for something different. Actually, Retro Rebound had a cool video on the Legacy of Goku, where they played through it and was reviewing it. I don't know if anybody watches Retro Rebound, but I think his channel's awesome. I found him through Retro Rebound, then I found out he's got a channel called Matty Plays, and it was like it's like 4 times the amount of subscribers. Imagine if they had team putting effort into unglued format. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know why they don't. You know what I mean? This way I kind of feel is like, I don't know why you just don't. Again, like, we just play Mirkwood bats. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to, because like, we just don't have anything else going on right now. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have been more conservative. And then set up Annihilating Glare and Gal Blast with Mirkwood bats. I don't know. I probably didn't play that very well. Well, we're getting them for 1 burn here. I don't want to waste an Annihilating Glare because we know they have cards like Core Skyfisher, but I think I'm going to. My reason is because we get another trigger off Mirkwood bats and we can leave up Gal Blast. Force them to use it? Yeah, pretty much. Oh my, I see a mayor I told you coming up. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Pascal? And then next turn we can we can encore the Piffler. If Mirkwood Bats lives, which feels super unlikely, but if it does, turn off auto yields. Stop auto yielding. Typo, I meant major if they both are bat. Yeah. I would like to untap with this Gal Blast, preferably. And force the Piffler. Narfile the Garth block. I don't know what that is. Oh, Coneheads, yeah. We talked about that before. I need to watch that at some point. Come on, don't do it. Hey, you. Leave our Mirkwood bats alone. Dun, 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 dun. Gal Blast, the Skyfisher. Fuck! I meant to bring in the Piffler. Oh, wait. We don't want to do that because they can block and that doesn't get the damage. Okay, no, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. We figured it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Encore Piffler. By the way, it's main phase 2 Piffler. Yes. I don't know if you saw my brain quickly process that, but yes. Okay. They go to 8, 7, 6, 2. But then we're out of stuff to do. But I'm also afraid that if they kill our bats, I guess we make them target our bats first, right? Damn, I kind of wish we would have sent the Gal Blast to the face then. Just a silly, casual movie to pop in and watch in the background. Dan Aykroyd, David Spade, Chris Farley, etc. Super worth the watch. Yeah, I need to at some point. That's like one of those big SNL movies I just haven't watched yet. This match needs to wrap up. I got to go to the post office. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Leave my bats alone. They have for a 3-drop. Slim, where you at, bud? Come here. I hear him looking at his paws. You wouldn't look at your paws on the couch, was you? Sometimes he looks at his paws on the couch and then, That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Oi, that's not good. What happens if we Gal Blast our own bats? Do they lose the Foundry Helix? If we Gal Blast in response. Oh, blast what though? Do we Gal Blast our Mirkwood bats? I found Coneheads depressing when I saw it in my teens. It's Coneheads. It's a Conehead supremacist film. It's the initial cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a permanent. 4 damage to any target. If sacrifice permanent. So that's the question is, if we blast the bats, does it negate Foundry Helix? I'm sad they paid 3 and sacked for a thing. So you don't have Metalcraft anymore? Shit. Hold on. Shit. Well. Did that wrong. Whoops. Whoops-a-doodle. Yikes. So worth noting that if we draw our big scores, we can't use it because we don't have a card to discard. Okay. Can't use that either. Yikes. That was a bad play. Punt. That was a punt. Yes, they're certainly a family of purists, but they assimilate to the culture they move to. Yeah, yikes. That was a punt on my end. That was probably actually a game-losing punt. We could have kept the other treasure. Yeah, Bats is a 2-3. It's okay, Pascal. Lightning Bolt would have been... Told you they were looking for. Yeah, that's probably actually a game-losing punt. We could top deck our breath weapon, though. That'd be kind of cute. How many synthesizers are they going to play? Holy shit. Thought it was only a 2-2. Card pushed. Yeah. Alright. We can at least slow them down a little bit. Potentially. Almost makes me want to look into Gixian Infiltrator and Fling strats. That could be another Wombo combo for sure. Do like 1 or 2 copies of Fling and then Gixian Infiltrator as like an extra push. That's actually what I should have done is I should have just put Gixian Infiltrator in instead of the... I for some reason didn't think about that. Excuse me. A little gunked up in my throat. Turn off auto yields. But yeah, I probably should have put in Gixian Infiltrator. We have so many sack outlets. You're right. That actually would have been the better one. For some reason or another, not what I thought to do. Got another bat. Going to yield here. We'll circle of red on these two dorks. Keep mana for circle, yeah. That's what we're doing. Grew Bogles would be like all the cards draw and enchantments plus a couple of flings at the end. Yeah, that could be cool. I don't know why, but yeah, I never thought to put Gixin Infiltrator in the deck. I was like, I'll just add in, because it was originally 2 copies of Annihilating Glare and 1 copy of Unexpected Winnings. And so I was like, I'll just up those. But yeah, Gixin Infiltrator is clearly the better option. Oh, did you Foundry? No, okay, you cracked Synth. I was like, did you Foundry Helix again, you son of a gun? They've gotten all 4 of their synths, by the way, this game. They're simps for their synths. I'm just saying, we can top deck our breath weapon. That would be absurd. And would drag the game on forever. Oh, gross. They have makeshift off the top. Or they lose it, right? Cool. Okay, cool. They didn't even bother to attack. Interesting. Merc. Keeping up our circle of protection and Gal Blast. That fucking synthesizer again. Oh wait, he didn't play it? He didn't have the mana for it. Nope, it's enough mana. Moves to Batter Fist. Always makes me scoop like a lacrosse player. You have another Foundry Helix, really? Okay, crack another synth. Come on, let's top deck our... Fuck! Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I wish that was a gain a life ability instead. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, come on. Let's top deck our breath weapon. Breath weapon. Breath weapon. Everybody now. Breath weapon. What? Why'd that not stop the lightning bolt? Why didn't that stop lightning bolt? It should stop it. Yeah, why did it not stop it? It's only you, not creatures. I see. Well, we're dead then. All right. I was just trying to dig for a breath weapon. I see. All right. Real quick, I think this deck has legs, personally. I like this deck. But let's make some changes real quick. All right, changes done. Or is it now? Or is it... Now I'm confused. No, I guess it is that it would present damage. That would deal damage to you, prevent that damage. So yeah, it doesn't save our creatures. Okay, well... Okay. Maybe that should be swap out for Apostle's Blessing. I don't know. Maybe it should. Yeah, because it doesn't protect our combo piece. So maybe it should be Apostle's Blessing instead. Alright, let's look real quick. I gotta get going. But add 4 to the sideboard. Cut 1. I agree. Apostle's Blessing. Yeah, maybe cut Apostle's Blessing. So without Marat, I think Marat... I said this going into us not having Marat feels really bad for this deck because that is a huge bomb card. But I think this deck has legs. I really do. Crimson Acolyte. Yeah, Crimson Acolyte could be too. But I think this deck has a lot of legs. You can combo off Mirkwood Bats and Reckless Fireweaver very, very quickly. Big Score, Unexpected Windfall is really strong. The Piffler is really good. Shambling Gas is always good. Price Statue is actually really good combined with Deadly Dispute. And I actually think that's why we bring in... If we don't have Marat, I think we want Gixian Infiltrator because I think Gixian Infiltrator is the next payoff card. And for some reason, when I went to start this stream, I did not even think about Gixian Infiltrator. But now that I'm thinking about it, Gixian Infiltrator comes in, right? Definitely hurt Mrs. Marat, but fun to watch. Yeah, I think this deck has legs, even without Marat, which I think is a... Like I said, going into this, when I realized I couldn't have Marat, like it felt bad because Marat is a card that just bombs out, right? Like you just drop it and it's just like boom. Especially if you have a Mirkwood Bats or Reckless Fireweaver on the board, it's just a huge card. Couple Dross Force Bridges, I don't think so. And the reason why I don't think we do is because we have a lot of turn 1 plays and turn 2 plays. And so I think you want to curve out really nicely. And so I don't think you want tap lands. Tap lands hurt your early game X-rays, sadly. Yep, true. Hurt your X-rays. Change out the sideboard protection for Apostle's Blessing because our combo is very vulnerable. But it is there. It has potential. That's 100% true. Like I said, I think this deck has legs. And it can just blow up super duper fast, which is really cool. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. Thank you, Moist, for bringing this in here. I would 100% play this again. I might return to this after the next set comes out. So I'm looking forward to that. Just as a heads up, maybe Mardu Colors until Marat would give easy access to Thrabian Inspector, Crimson, Flash Obsidian Acolytes. It could. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we are already creating tokens just fine. So it'd be like trying to figure out, how do you think Kudatha Rebirth would look in this deck? Get 5 points of damage if you pay for it with a treasure, sack treasure, then bodies, sack to dispute and bargain. I definitely think Kudatha could have a spot for sure. I want to try it with Gixian Infiltrator next. Gixian Infiltrator next. And then go from there. But yeah, you could definitely try Kudatha in the deck for sure. But yeah, I'm going to bounce for today. I got to get going. Thank you all for hanging out. If you want to support the channel, you can consider becoming a member. 99 cents a month. $1 a month gets you access to the community Discord server, along with your name turning green in the chat. You get a badge next to your name. You get the custom emotes for the stream. And you get your name at the beginning and the end of stream, all for only $1. If you want to do it for free, just liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting goes a long way in helping the channel out as well. Thank you again, Moist Moose, for the stream. I mean, not the stream, the deck. I do like this deck quite a bit. I think it's really cool, and I really want to try Marat in it. Like, I would build this in paper because it's fun. It's a really fun deck. So thank y'all. yeah, the Discord's awesome. So if you want to have access to that, $1. But anyway, outside of that, thank you all for hanging out. Again, no streams next week, but I'll have videos lined up for y'all. So hopefully while I'm not streaming, there'll be still some decent entertainment, and we'll catch you when I get back. But for right now, I'm going to bounce. Tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure what I'm playing yet, but I will figure it out by tomorrow. So catch y'all later. Have a good wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See you, everybody.